A tumulus is a mound of earth and stones raised over a grave or graves. Tumuli also are known as barrows, burial mounds, hugelgräber, or kurgans, and may be found throughout much of the world. A cairn, which is a mound of stones built for various purposes, might also originally have been a tumulus. Tumuli are often categorized according to their external apparent shape. In this respect, a long barrow is a long tumulus, usually constructed on top of several burials, such as passage graves. A round barrow is a round tumulus, also commonly constructed on top of burials. The internal structure and architecture of both long and round barrows has a broad range. The categorization only refers to the external apparent shape. The method of inhumation may involve a dolmen, a cist, a mortuary enclosure, a mortuary house, or a chamber tomb. Examples of barrows include Dugelbühau and Maeshow. The word tumulus is Latin for mound or small hill, which is derived from the Proto-Indo-European root *tu with extended zero-grade *tum. To bulge, swell, also found in tumor, thumb, thigh, and thousand. Tumulus burial accounts. The funeral of Patroclus is described in Book 23 of the Iliad. Patroclus is burnt on a pyre, and his bones are collected into a golden urn in 2 layers of fat. The barrow is built on the location of the pyre. Achilles then sponsors funeral games, consisting of a chariot race, boxing, wrestling, running, a duel between 2 champions to the first blood, discus throwing, archery and spear throwing. Beowulf's body is taken to Auonsness, where it is burned on a funeral pyre. During cremation, the Geats lament the death of their lord, a widow's lament being mentioned in particular, singing dirges as they circumambulate the barrow. Afterwards, a mound is built on top of a hill, overlooking the sea, and filled with treasure. A band of 12 of the best warriors ride around the barrow, singing dirges in praise of their lord. Parallels have also been drawn to the account of Attila's burial in Jordan's Getica. Jordanes tells that as Attila's body was lying in state, the best horsemen of the Huns circled it, as in circus games. An old Irish Life of Columbkilla reports that every funeral procession halted at a mound called Ela, whereupon the corpse was laid, and the mourners marched thrice solemnly round the spot. Types of barrows. Archaeologists often classify tumuli according to their location, form, and date of construction. Some British types are listed below. Bank barrow, bell barrow, bowl barrow, D-shaped barrow, round barrow with a purposely flat edge at one side often defined by stone slabs. Disc barrow, fancy barrow, generic term for any Bronze Age barrows more elaborate than a simple hemispherical shape. Long barrow, oval barrow, a Neolithic long barrow consisting of an elliptical, rather than rectangular or trapezoidal mound. Platform barrow, the least common of the recognized types of round barrow, consisting of a flat, wide circular mound that may be surrounded by a ditch. They occur widely across southern England with a marked concentration in east and west Sussex. Pond barrow, a barrow consisting of a shallow circular depression, surrounded by a bank running around the rim of the depression. From the Bronze Age. Ring barrow, a bank that encircles a number of burials. Round barrow, a circular feature, created by the Bronze Age peoples of Britain, and also the later Romans, Vikings, and Saxons. Divided into subclasses such as saucer and bell barrow. The 6 hills are a rare Roman example. Saucer barrow, a circular Bronze Age barrow that features a low, wide mound surrounded by a ditch that may have an external bank. Square barrow, burial site, usually of Iron Age date, consisting of a small, square, ditched enclosure surrounding a central burial, which may also have been covered by a mound.